Hey, this is Matt once again with about 10 of the videos of the paid request, this time from Cryptic Chance. Thank you so much for that. And for those interested in requesting pretty much any type of videos, topics, reactions, commentaries, video game playthroughs, what have you, PayPal is usually the best bet, friends and family option, or join my Patreon. Both links are down below in the info box. And this is for Sky High, a 2005 film that's directed by the same guy as Deuce Bigelow Male Gigolo. He also did Shrek 4, he did Surviving Christmas. So, yeah, never thought the director of the first Deuce Bigelow would make a film like this, but he did. You got Kurt Russell, you got Bruce Campbell, which I think the last time they were in a film together was Escape from L.A. You got Dave Foley from the Kids in the Hall show. You got Kelly Preston, may she rest in peace. Mary Elizabeth Winstead. It stars a kid named Michael Angarano, which I remember him. He was that kid in The Forbidden Kingdom, which is a film I'm sitting there going, wait a minute, Jet Li and Jackie Chan are in a movie together and they're not the stars of the film? This white boy? This white boy is? What? That's still a disappointment. I'm not a fan of that movie. That movie sucks, in my opinion. But this doesn't. I have seen this film before. Watch it again. Still works. Linda Carter, the original Wonder Woman, she's in this. And what I liked about it is the premise and the cast, to be fair, where Kurt Russell is a superhero. He's invulnerable. He's super strong. He's married to Kelly Preston, who can fly. The Commander and Jetstream. Two superheroes. They have some kids. His son is getting ready for the superhero school. We expect big things from you. Pressure from the parents. And to go to this superhero school. And that's what I mean. I like that premise of a superhero school. Like, granted, you have the Mutant Academy, how you want to put it, and X-Men. But this is like an actual school, like we all, with the lockers and everything, like that type of, I don't want to say public school, but like different type of school. And it's fully focused, solely focused on the school. Because the school in X-Men, is a backdrop, like X-Men 2, that whole action sequence where Wolverine is killing all of Stryker's men. But it would be referenced and it's where they live, but at the same time, it's not the main primary focus, while this is. And it's cool to see you have all these characters and you're curious, okay, who's that person's superpower? What's that person's superpower? And they have these training sessions, like Save the Citizen, and all these tests that could be done. Just makes for different type of premise, so it makes it feel a bit fresh. And yeah, while this is released by Disney, I still think there's some fun to be had with it. Mary Elizabeth Winstead is the popular girl, and she has a certain fascination with the lead character. Our lead character is friends with this girl who, of course, she likes him, but he doesn't realize it, so you know where that's going. This is kid, we're going to call him Pyro because I forgot his name, but he can shoot fire, and he hates the lead character because your dad put my dad in jail. So his dad was a villain, but he doesn't want to follow that route. Which again, I'm sitting there knowing, well, you sure he wants to be in a superhero school? Because he has supervillain tendencies. Now, the other people, like Linda Carter is the principal. Dave Foley teaches sidekicks, because there's heroes and sidekicks, and they get separated. Are you a hero or you're a sidekick? The person that separates them is Bruce Campbell, who's the gym coach. And it's always nice to see Bruce Campbell in there. He has this supersonic streaming type of power. And that creates some fun little set pieces, some funny set pieces because of that power. And that's what's cool. It's like, okay, come them up and like all these different powers are showcased. Okay, that's hero, that's sidekick. Some of the sidekicks are characters that one can shapeshift into a guinea pig, one can turn into a puddle, one can glow in the dark. Now, our lead kid is, oh, well, he's the son of the commander, has to be a power, but he just can't think of it, just won't come to him. So he's put into the sidekick category. Cloris Reachman from Young Frankenstein, she's the nurse in there. Another Kids in the Hall alumni, is it Kevin McDonald? God, I forget his name. I know another Kids in the Hall alumni, he's another teacher, kind of a science teacher. He's got like this big brain. So you have some nice recognizable people in the cast. And they serve their roles well, especially Kurt Russell. Kurt Russell having fun being a superhero. It's not the last thing to be a superhero movie, because he was in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. But he's still having fun with this, being joyful. It's hard to hate a film with Kurt Russell and Bruce Campbell in the movie. Yes, I even like to stay from LA. But Bruce Campbell has more to do in this than that one. But it's hard for me to hate a movie with those two. Granted, part of me wishes more of the movies were about them. But Marco Angarano, despite the fact I did not like him in The Forbidden Kingdom, he does a more than serviceable job here. And like I said, I like the idea that the school's on this floating platform. They have to get there with a flying school bus. I'm like, oh, they're on the magic school bus. And again, there's people that could freeze, there's people that could fly, all these different powers. One thing I wish they had done was, I wish they had, just for the most part, everyone looks the same, as in, they just be you. It would have been nice to have either aliens or like some type of other physical abnormal physiology. Like this guy looks like a mantis, or this guy looks like a big bug of a different sort, or this guy. Maybe they didn't have the budget for that. It's a lot cheaper just have people look like people. But it would be nice to see other different types of like creatures also want to be superheroes, or this person turned to a creature but they still want to be a superhero. Like I said, it would have been nice to see a bit more of that. Just on a visual palette. But it went at a good pace. It was lighthearted fun for the most part. Like I said, when I said Kurt Russell's having fun with the role, like there's a bit where he's playing pool, he's getting upset, and he actually pushes the cue into the pool, the cue ball. And of course, by the end, some bad things happen. The adults, the superheroes are in trouble, and it's up to the sidekicks, the misfits, to go save the day. Because, hey, just because you're sidekick doesn't mean you can't be a hero. And so, hey, everybody can be a hero. That type of notion. I will say that's one thing. It is predictable. There are things that you can see coming, especially if you've seen enough movies. But spoiler alert, there's a villain, which I didn't mind the costume, but there's a villain where the voice is altered, there's a mask over their face. Not all the time, but usually if there's a mask over their face, it's because they're hiding their identity from the audience to have some surprise. So you look at all the characters of who it could be. My mind when I first saw this, went to one person, and it was, lo and behold, it's Mary Elizabeth Winstead. The reason being is because, okay, she's the popular girl who all of a sudden likes this new guy. You say, well, because he's the son of the commander, but still. But then you also have this girl that likes him, who's his best friend. Most movie logic, especially with these kind of movies, he's more likely to get with that best friend. If that's the case, then how does this girl not become part of the picture? Either A, she becomes bitchy and dumps him, or B, she's the villain. So lo and behold, B, she's the villain. Same with, the guy who's like, your dad put my dad in jail. Eventually he's going to befriend our lead character and then they're going to work together. That, I thought, could have been handled a lot better. Because they share, a handful of scenes, but it's mainly antagonistic. There's a bit where the lead guy's best friend goes out with this pyro guy and he accepts going, I'll make him mad, right? I'll do it. But then by the end, he's very friendly with him. It's like, I won't say it comes out of the blue, but I would say almost. I think there's a few more scenes that they could have put in there to have that gel better. Whether it be, hey, listen, I get it. My dad was a screw up. It's hard for me to accept that. Your dad had to do the right thing to save some people. And even then, you had nothing to do with it. Like some kind of epiphany or come to Jesus moment. I didn't really get that from that guy. So his change of heart just felt a bit false to me on that front. The other characters, the sidekicks, there's not a whole lot of development on them other than they have these seemingly useless powers, and lo and behold, here's a situation where they're going to be used. Again, you could probably say that's predictable as well. Oh, turn to a guinea pig. Oh, here's a place that no one else can reach. Well, you can. Oh, a puddle. Okay, someone's going to slip on you. Oh, glow in the dark. Okay, it's dark. We need light. There you go. And the action scenes are there. I mean, it's not going to be Captain America, the Winter Soldier, or anything of the action scenes, but they're serviceable. Yeah, I didn't mind the scene where his lady buddy, soon-to-be girlfriend, I think she can control plants, and she fights this villain that's like cheerleader but could duplicate themselves. And like I said, the action scenes are serviceable. Oh, another thing is that there was this kind of sidekick to the villain who had like this jester outfit. Didn't really care for him. He came off as fairly annoying. Granted, the villain would keep choking his ass out like Darth Vader, but I'm like, okay, squeeze. Just squeeze and be done with it. I thought he was a repetitive, irritating side villain, however you want to put it. And also, I thought the plot of the villain was really weird and stupid. Just the plot, I guess to be consistent in their Disney film, to not have all of a sudden, we're going to murder everyone. So instead, the plot is we're going to turn the heroes into babies, and then we're going to raise them to be villains. This must be like the longest scheme ever because, okay, you turn everyone into baby. There's gotta be hundreds of people here. Or close. I don't know, 50. I mean, how many? How long? Like, that's gonna take, what, 15, 20 years? Give or take? Like, is 10 years? All that time to teach all these people, all the diapers going to be changing, all the baby food, all the stuff, the train, like to teach how the school. That seems like a lot of work instead of just. That just seems like a lot of work and a lot of. The plan just doesn't make sense to me. It just doesn't make sense to me. What the fuck? Like, make sure you deal out baby powder and diapers. And again, like, this plan's going to take, like, I don't know, 10, 15 years. And it was such a stupid plan. Stupid plan. But anyway, things work out at the end. Like I said, Kurt Russell, he's having fun. You see the joy on his face. Bruce Campbell, they said always nice to see him in there. Lead guy wasn't too bad. Overall, yeah, had some fun with the movie. I was entertained by it. I think the villain's plan seemed a bit stupid. Some of the characters' change of hearts I think could have been handled better, developed better. Maybe be a little less predictable. Although I guess the turning in the babies and having them raise them, I guess that's the most unpredictable part. This is so fucking stupid. But for a Disney film, it has some charm to it. And I found it entertaining. Plus, Kurt Russell's the man. He helps a lot of projects tremendously, so he's one of my favorites. So, like, he helps a lot. And rest in peace to Kelly Preston. Very sad that she's no longer with us. Liked her in Twins and many other movies. And overall, yeah. If the premise intrigues you, it's worth a watch. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.